Hey guys, welcome to the Fearless Morning Show, evening edition. My name is Yamitra Jojo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? I hope you're ready to get this day started. I know I am. Well, the day has ended. I hope you had a great day. I hope it was peaceful, period. I hope it was peaceful, period. Okay, I got too many computers going on. So please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. If your friends and family do not have Facebook, send them over to that YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. And subscribe. It costs you nothing to subscribe to the morning show as well as the podcast. We have the books. We have the movies. We have all the things, okay? Let me go and share that. And if you share, please tag me so I can properly tell you thank you. I greatly appreciate it. And hold on. Y'all just hearing me double. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, hold on. Let's mute that. So yesterday, let's get right into it. Yesterday we talked about, last night we talked about experiencing what you say. And I encouraged you to look to close out the evening looking at what you're experiencing as you're saying it. Meaning, if you say, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm broke, and then you immediately experience what you just said. If you say nobody loves me, then you immediately experience that. If you say I have the love of my life, then you experience that. So you experience what you say. But today I want to talk about, add on to that, or however you see fit, is when you get what you want, but you don't like it. So this is going to go with it because it's kind of tied together. So when you experience what you say and you get what you said you did not want, well, you get what you wanted, but you don't like it. Meaning you said, girl, I don't want to be broke no more. You said that, right? But then when you got paid, you said, I'm going to be broke after I pay this bill. So then you experience that. So you got what you wanted, but you don't like it. So what do you do when you get what you want and you don't like it? As we're paying attention to the words that we're saying, the words that we say we want to experience, as we're paying attention to that, okay? As we're paying attention to that, and we get what we say we want, because that's important, okay? We get what we say we wanted, but when we don't like it, we get angry. Not only do we get angry, then we begin taking it out on other people. Well, we also begin to project it to somewhere else, okay? Meaning it's everybody's fault but yours. It is everybody's, well, you know, if I was as smart as she was, then I could do this. Well, if I didn't live here, then I could do this. Well, if I didn't work here, then I could do that too. But you got what you said you wanted, but now you don't like it. Meaning you absolutely got what you wanted because you said those words, right? You said those words and you said them with authority. You said them with assurance. You said them with the understanding of this is what I want. Because whatever you say, you experience. Again, so if I'm saying it and I'm experiencing it, I'm going to get it. But when I get it and I don't like it, what am I going to do about it? Well, friend, there's a couple of things you can do about that. When you get something that you said you wanted and you don't like it, you need to begin to reassess the words that you said you want to experience. You need to really think about how your everyday words are affecting your life. And you really need to think about, is this really what you want? Now, this is very easy and we can make it hard, okay? We can make it hard if you want to. But I don't want to make it hard. I don't want to make this so difficult that you assume that it's not possible. So if you get something that you don't want, you get what you want, but you don't like it and you want to change it, You got to immediately begin to change your words so you can experience something different. Meaning I've got to begin to say something different in order to see something different. I've got to think something different in order to get something different. And all of this is tied back to our thoughts. It's all tied back to my intentional habit of doing that thing, or figuring out what it is that I want. So if I got this thing that I said I wanted, and let's look at mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, make this a square up exercise. And as you do that, as you're thinking about it, as you're thinking about what you got, is it what you really wanted? Were you saying it because everybody else has said it a gazillion times? Are you there or living it because that's what you're used to? That's what your parents said? That's what your mom and them said? Like, why are you at this moment in time experiencing the thing that you said you wanted but not liking it? So if I'm experiencing what I say, right? If I'm experiencing what I said, and I'm getting the very thing that I said I wanted, I am going to be broke after I pay these bills. I said it, I experienced it. So I got what I said I wanted, but I don't like the outcome of what I said I wanted. If I want to change that outcome, if I don't want to be broke anymore, right? I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to be my life. I then need to change what I'm saying so that I can experience what I'm saying. So if I say I want to be a multimillionaire, then I should begin experiencing that, and that's what I'm going to get. If you're getting something you don't like, look at the words that you said that you are now experiencing. Take out, okay, we're all adults. Can we please take out extreme cases, i.e. domestic violence or abuse, or, take out the extreme. I'm talking about in your everyday thinking and living. Yeah, we got some warm lemon water here for the night. So if we take out the extreme and we look at the bare basics of everybody's conversations, just look at the people you've talked to in the last hour. What did you say to those people? What have you said to yourself that you have received, but you don't like the outcome of what you received? You don't like it at all. In fact, you're quite angry about it. And you're so angry about it. You're so angry about it, you keep talking about it. And you keep talking about it to people who can't help change the problem, who don't have a solution to the problem. And you keep feeding what you said you don't want, but you got what you want, but you don't like it, but you're not sure how to turn that around. Well, Jojo, how do I fix it? How do I stop it? If you want to see something different and experience something different, you got to say something different, because you're going to experience whatever you say. You're going to experience that. Now, however you see fit, friend. Y'all remember back in October and November, we had the papers up and we talked about our I am statements. And we talked about from here to here and the mountain of problems that if we focus on that thing, that becomes the unmovable mountain. But my abundance meets me at my level of understanding. Everything that I say I want meets me at my level of understanding of what I say I can have and experience. So if it's meeting me there, and I don't like what's meeting me there, then I've got to change what I'm saying, what I am putting out there, what I'm attracting. It's simple, but it's difficult because it has to be intentional. And what will trip most of us up, me, is that when you're going through your daily motions and you don't think about it, and you want to eat junk, you're like, I ain't got time to find nothing healthy, I'm just going to eat this junk. And you're not intentional. I ain't got these people get on my nerves, and before you know it, you back into the slick of the saying things that you don't want to experience, but you keep saying them. You're back with your girlfriend talking about gossiping and talking about the people you like, you don't like, your job, your money, your man. You're talking about all those things, and then when you're done talking, and you sit and look, and if you scroll on Facebook or Instagram and you think to yourself, wow, why can't I have a life like this? Why can't I have a love like this? Or why my husband doesn't look like this? Or why my wife doesn't look like this? Why I don't have this job? Honey, you have what you say. You experience what you say. So if you're continuously saying that thing, then you're going to continuously experience that thing. Hey, Miss Nicole, how you doing? So as you begin to experience more of what you say, and then you get what you want, but you don't like it. If you don't like what you got to change what you said to get something different. Okay? Remember, our level of abundance and our level of understanding, our abundance meets us there. So your understanding has got to change. So if I want to experience something different, because I'm saying something different, then my level of understanding has got to change, meaning my words have got to elevate. When you're with your friends and all we talk about is how we hate our job, the people we don't like, the clothes we don't have, the place we don't live, when that's all of our conversation, friend, I want to tell you a secret. There is no room for abundance to come anywhere near you. It's not going to bless you, your household, because those who are attached to you are going to have to fight your negative spirit in order for the abundance and the blessing to come in. Wow. That's good. That's good, JoJo. That's good. Girl, go ahead. That's good. Because if you're not careful, if you're not intentional, if you're not thoughtful with your words, you're going to get everything that you said you wanted, you're going to get it. Yes, ma'am. And if we don't realize that my level of understanding has to change, and it's small. It has to start really small first. It has to start, you know what? Blame it on me. You know that JoJo, she crazy, but for the next hour, I ain't going to talk about how I hate my job. I ain't going to talk about how my wife get on my nerves. I'm not going to talk about the kids. I'm not going to talk about and even if you can't do an hour, do 15 minutes. Watch the outcome of something change. There's no room for the blessing or the abundance to come in because it is busy being pushed out with everything else. You got to be intentional about what you say. If you will read the Bible, whatever religion you believe in, everybody had to have a change of their mind. Everybody. And if you don't think your words are important, y'all know the story of Job, and everybody tells the story of Job, and we know what it is, and all the things. But there's one part that I don't think we focus on enough. And it says, when Job, we know he got all the afflictions, and it said, Job said, and my greatest fear is this. My greatest fear has come. And even though Job had all the riches and the abundance in the world, his greatest fear, which is that thing that he thought about when nobody else was around, that fear that kept itself present, that fear that kept coming up in conversation, his greatest fear is that this thing will happen. And he got what he expressed and what he said and what he thought. What you think demands to be expressed either by words or by action. It's coming. You thought it's coming. Because when you say I am, your I am statement is so strong. When you say I am, it is already created, it is finished. There's nothing for you to go do and add to. When you say I am broke, that's finished, it's created. I am healthy, it's created, it's finished. I'm sick, it's created, it's finished. So as we're thinking about, if you got what you want, but you don't like it, how are we going to change it? You got to change what you say so you can see something and experience something different. So on this great, most amazing day, I hope you were peaceful, period. I hope that you had a chance to experience something different in what you said today. I really do. That's my dream. You know, that's my hope for you. My hope is that, you know, I'm JoJo from North Carolina. I hope that it's something, and not only from North Carolina, honey, I'm from Forest City. Worked at good old McDonald's from 14 to 22. And my dream and my goal and my plan is that as the only Live Past Crazy specialist, you don't have to live in crazy. I did that part already. I've done it, and I've learned some things. And listen, either you're going to pay in time or you're going to pay in money. And I hope that you don't want to pay in time. So I've saved you that little bit. So learn from me, okay? Don't try to figure it out the hard way, because I've done that part already. So on this great, most amazing day, I hope you have the most amazing evening. I hope you were peaceful, period. Try to experience something different today. I don't know who that was for. Maybe it was for me, honey. If it was for you, please let me know. If it's not, please leave it for somebody else. It may be for somebody else. But just know it starts small, and you've got to be intentional about that thing. You got to be intentional. You can use me for an excuse. You know that JoJo's crazy. I'll take that. I'll take that crazy. If it means you're going to challenge your thought just for a second, I can hold that space. Try it for 5 minutes, then 10, then 20, then an hour, a day. I promise it's going to change your life. And then it's an everyday thing, y'all. This is an everyday thing that JoJo has to do, because I'll slip and be chit-chatting with my mom before you know it, I done slip right back. But then I have to stop and mind my mouth and mind my word. So on this great day, please make sure you share the show, because sharing is caring. Don't forget, we do have Sister Healing Circle. It is a monthly membership. I put the link in there, bit.ly/Sister Healing Circle. It's $20 a month. It is a monthly membership. We begin this month. We will meet twice a month. You'll have an instructor, and one week I will teach, and then you'll get your emails, your journal prompts. We'll read books together, and we're going to go on this journey together. If you know a sister friend who needs to be a part of the Sister Healing Circle, please invite her over. It's $20 a month. And we're going to have a good time. So I invite you to join me. Thank you, Miss Nicole. So hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you guys here, not tomorrow morning, but tomorrow evening at 7:30. Have a good one.